There's a room in the old Briarfield boarding school that no one talks about. Not because it's forgotten, but because everyone remembers it too well. It's officially sealed, bricked up behind the east wing, tucked beyond a hallway that doesn't exist on any current map of the building. But decades ago, before the doors were shut forever, it had a name, the Reflection Room, and I found it. My name's Carter. I was hired last fall to help digitize and archive the records of Briarfield before the entire building gets converted into upscale condos. Honestly, I thought it would be a quiet gig. Just me, some dusty papers, and maybe the occasional centipede. I was wrong. It started when I discovered a stack of unfiled photographs hidden in a false drawer beneath an old desk. Black and white images, mostly faculty headshots and class pictures, until I found one that made my blood turn cold. It was a photo of a girl standing alone in what looked like a plain, unfurnished room, with mirrors covering every inch of the walls. But her reflection was smiling, and she wasn't. I flipped the photo over. Written in faded pencil were the words, "Last known subject. Room sealed. Ayiratu Torlayiratu Arubatu Mundra." That night, I couldn't sleep. My thoughts kept circling back to that picture. Something about it felt wrong, like I wasn't supposed to see it, like it was still watching me. The next morning, I did what any horror movie character would do. I started digging. I found scattered references to the Reflection Room buried in a disciplinary logbook from the 50s. A few students sent there for behavioral correction. All had transferred or disappeared by the next semester. One line in particular stuck with me. Returned changed. Voices still coming from the walls. I had to find it. After days of prying open sealed closets and following crumbling blueprints, I discovered the hallway, hidden behind a false wall in the old theater. Cold air spilled out the moment I stepped through, as if the wing had been frozen in time. At the end of the hall, behind layers of flaking paint and cracked plaster, I found the door. No knob, just a smear of faded red paint and deep gouges along the frame, like someone had tried desperately to claw their way out. Still, I managed to force it open. The air inside was thick, stale, and silent. Moonlight leaked in through a grime-coated skylight above, casting a dull glow across the room. Every wall was covered in mirrors, dozens of them, all facing inward. But they weren't dusty. They were clean, too clean. As I stepped inside, my footsteps echoed, then multiplied. The moment I looked up, I realized my reflection was off, just slightly, delayed by a fraction of a second. Then it moved. It moved without me. I stumbled back, heart racing, but the door had vanished. In its place was just another mirror. My reflection smiled. I didn't. Then it raised its hand and tapped the glass. Once, twice, 3 times. The sound echoed like thunder. And behind the glass, there I saw others. Dozens of people, trapped in their own mirrored prisons. Some screaming silently, others motionless with madness. And then I heard it. A voice in my own tone, but from nowhere at all. Trade. I turned to run, but there was no direction to go. Just infinite reflections of myself and that smiling thing pretending to be me. And now I'm here, telling this story. But if you're hearing it, that means I got out, right? Right?